Coming up, we have your January 2025 Las Vegas high-rise market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
And today we have your January 2025 Las Vegas high-rise market update. And stick around to the end because I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on in Midtown.
Ooh, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Great.
All right, what's been happening in the high-rise market?
Let's take a look. So we'll start with median sales price, which was $420,000, which is down 1.2% from last month, and it's just about the same as last year.
About the same as last year. Mm-hmm. Wow, interesting. And how about the average sales price?
Average sale was $592,000, which is down 7.4% from last month, and it's up 2.1% from last year.
Okay, so overall, year over year, I mean, we're kind of closing out 2024, going into 2025. We saw the prices kind of stay stagnant. What do you think? What do you foresee happening in 2025?
I think things are going to start picking up again a little bit more. I definitely think we can see that there's so much more inventory coming, first of all. So that's a good point. It's really important. We also, just have a lot more people. I think we've been talking about this for the last couple of months, but just there was kind of a hold for a little while leading up to the election, the holidays and everything. And I think now everybody's moving forward with their purchase plans and things like that. So there's more inventory, but also more buyers. Yeah, I can see.
Really good points. And something to make note of, the statistics that we're telling you here are the resale market. So these don't include all of the new construction, the new high-rise construction that's happening. So if you factor that in, I mean, those numbers would be a lot higher if you took into account the Four Seasons, Cello, Midtown,
all of those ones. Yeah, especially because a lot of them, they haven't been completed yet, right? So they haven't closed.
That's true. Yet. They haven't closed.
Yeah,
I haven't. That's a good point.
But the reservations are.
The demand's there.
Yeah. They're definitely getting sold out. So,
So how about the highest price sale in December?
Yeah, let's talk about this. This is a unique one this month. So the highest price sale was for $3.2 million, and it was at Sky.
Oh, we don't hear a lot about Sky.
We don't. And we were just talking about this before we started filming. But I really like Sky. I think it's one that's kind of overlooked a little bit sometimes. It is in, just off of the Strip. Technically it's on Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah. You're right next to the Fontainebleau,
which is gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah. Maybe is a little bit awkward, I think, on that end of town. Like the traffic is a little bit, it's challenging getting in and out of there, I think, sometimes. But it's going to be the same if you're anywhere else close to the Strip, like, at Turnberry, at, on the Strip, Veer and Vidar and those ways as well. So I think this high-rise has some really nice options on quite a big range, so they have lower priced units there. But this one was a penthouse. It was a 3-story penthouse, which is really cool. Yeah, I looked at the pictures and it looked really beautiful. So anyway, don't forget about Sky if you're looking at some penthouses. All right, let's move on to closed. So we had 56 closings last month, which is up 12% from the previous month, and it's down 17.6% from the previous year.
So that was like comparing December to December, but it seemed like the whole of 2024 was a little bit slower in closings than 2023. Is that what you saw?
Yeah. Okay. It was definitely a little bit of a slower year, but
do you foresee that picking up again, like you were saying?
Yeah, exactly. I think 2024 was a little bit of a strange year, I think, but maybe just because it was an election year, a lot of different things factoring into that. But I definitely see, I know I say this whole time, but in the last couple of months, just already starting to see things start to pick up. But I definitely foresee that hopefully happening a lot more, picking up a lot more in the next few months here.
Great.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to pending. So we have 68 pending, which is up 3% from last month, and it's up 9.7% from last year.
Well, there you go.
So
what you were just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Proven by the numbers.
There we go. And hopefully it will continue in that trend. All right, then moving on to new listings. So we have 90 new listings, which is down 21% from the previous month, and it's down 8.2% from the previous year.
Oh, wow. Well, so that's going to put an upward pressure on price if we continue to see the demand increasing and supply decreasing. So if you're thinking about listing, Christina's your girl.
Yes, definitely. I think that also could have to do with some of the new construction high rises though as well.
Point.
So because they're not going to be on here on these new listings. Some of them are, like I know Midtown is listing some of their units on the MLS, but some of them are not yet. So all right, so then let's go into inventory. So we have 429, which is down 5.9% from last month, and it's up 43.5% from last year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
I know.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
This time last year, the inventory was really low randomly out of nowhere. It is true. But it was an anomaly. It's really not. Like December last year, the inventory was randomly really low at 300. What was it?
299.
299.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that was really
we'll
low.
check back in next month.
Yeah.
We'll look at the trend.
Okay, so then months of inventory, we have 7.6 months of inventory. All right, and then we'll move on to average days on market. So days on market is 77, and that's down 21% from the previous month, but it's up 48% from the previous year.
And it's kind of on trend of what our average is that we've seen over the past few years. So
Yeah, and that last month, November, was a strange one.
Yeah.
That one was abnormally high. So.
yeah, good point.
All right. So those are your stats. So let's go talk a little bit about what's happening over at Midtown. So Midtown, you guys have probably seen several of the videos I've done over there. They've kind of just recently changed gears where they are now focusing on starting construction with the condo hotel first and then building the residence tower after that. The residence tower, they're calling it the Plaza Tower, is going to be a couple of months behind in construction from it's a Marriott condo hotel.
Nice.
So that one is going to break ground in the next couple of months here. And I know they originally had said December or January. They've pushed that. It's probably going to be more like March is when they're breaking ground over there. And then the Plaza is going to be a couple of months behind construction on that. So they will be under construction on both at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you are interested, I know that especially over at the residences at the Plaza, those ones are, pretty popular. So they've completely sold out on the third and I think the fourth floor. They may have one. I think they have one unit left on the fourth floor. And then a lot of those like prime units have been reserved. Actually, just two of my clients just reserved a couple of those corner units.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
So yeah. So if you are interested, make sure that you reach out because those ones are getting snatched up. And if you are interested in the condo hotel, which is the first time we've had a new condo hotel here in Vegas since 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're still not releasing those for individual buyers right now. It's for like a group. I know they sold an entire floor already. But if you are interested in an investment property like this, definitely reach out to me because they do have an interest list that I could get you on. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any interest in high-rise properties, I am your high-rise expert. I'd be more than happy to schedule a free consultation and discuss all things high-rise with you. And if you're buying or selling here in Las Vegas, make sure you reach out to me. All of my contact info is at our website, thethomasgrouplv.com, and my extension is 4 for Christina.
We will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.